Alright, so this video is to show you some tips, one specific tip that shows you how to get to the inspect element of Google Chrome. So on your game you may have reached a point where you can't do some things, and the reason you can't is because when you right click in Google Chrome, this inspect option is grayed out for you. That's disabled for students. So I'm going to show you a way to get to that on your Chromebooks. So what I want you to do in Google Chrome, I want you to go to bit.ly/V and then all lowercase workspace. So bit.ly/V all lowercase workspace, and that will take you to a login page to log into a virtual machine. So to log into that, you're going to use your username, which is just the first part of your email, and then your password, which is the same password you use to log into the computer. And once you're there, you're going to go and open up Google Chrome, and you want to be sure not to click up here and sign in and turn on sync. You don't want to sign in with your school account because that will defeat the purpose of doing this. So once you're here, you're going to open up the assess.girlsgo.cyberstart.org website. That's the login page that'll bring you here. So you log in, start playing the game, and put in your password. And let me prove that I'm not a robot. Alright, so once you've logged in, you've probably figured out that on number 3, you can't do this without going into the inspect element part. So it's asking you to find a hidden email address. Okay? And when you click around on this and you click send me an email, it gives you that little error there. The way you find this guy's email address is through the inspect feature of Google Chrome. And I'm going to tell you, there are a lot of these challenges that require you to get into the inspect element and start editing some things. So what you want to do is anywhere you right click and you choose inspect, it'll show you where that option is in inspect. So I want to right click on the email button and go to inspect, and you'll see this little window pop open on the right here. So this is where you can inspect basically the code that's being used to create this page. You can get into the console. You'll actually have to get into here for a couple of those challenges. You won't really have to mess with these, or I haven't found a reason to get in here with the sources, network, or performance, but for elements, for sure, you're going to need to be able to get in there. So when I right clicked on send me an email and chose inspect, it opened up to this, and it says send me an email. Psst, real email is this. So if you double click this, it'll allow you to get in here and highlight this. So you would copy this and then come over here and paste it, and then it will give you your message that you've completed the challenge, and it'll give you the code for the next challenge. So what I want to show you real quick is when you get into this inspect element, if you go up here to the top and right click, you can go ahead and collapse all of these, bring everything back up, or you can go in and expand everything, and what that does is that opens up every single thing, and as you move your cursor over it, over each element in here, it'll highlight on your web page what it is exactly that was used to code, what that code is doing. So this puts the avatar over here on the screen. So if I click this, I see that that's the avatar there. If I go up, I can see what exactly is being coded for what. Here's the box where that text was coded and all that. So that kind of stuff is going to really help if you wanted to change some things, which you're going to have to do. If you go in here and right click, you can edit, and it lets you go in here and actually change the actual text. And when you change something, if you just click off, that change will then be able to be seen over here on the web page. So those are some tips that'll definitely help. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email me, and good luck. Thanks again for participating.